I found out my sister has been secretly dating my husband for years. I, 32F, found out my sister, 28F, has been secretly dating my husband, 35M, for years. I don't know what to do with this rage. I don't even know how to begin this. I feel like I'm living someone else's life, or like I've accidentally stumbled into a bad soap opera script. But it's real. It's mine. And I can't scream, so I'm writing. I've been married to my husband for 7 years. We met in college, dated for 4 years, and then got married. I thought we had a solid relationship. We've had ups and downs. What marriage doesn't? But we've always come through stronger. Or so I thought. My younger sister and I were close growing up, though she always had a flair for drama and manipulation. She was a pretty one, the charismatic one, the one who got away with everything. Still, I never thought she would do this to me. 2 weeks ago, I was on his iPad looking for a recipe. We share all our tech. We've never had privacy issues until now. That's when I saw messages pop up on Messenger. He must have forgotten to log out. The contact name? Just a heart emoji. I opened it. There were hundreds of messages going back years. Flirting, nudes, dates, hotel bookings. Him calling her baby. Her telling him she misses him after spending the weekend at our house. I couldn't believe it. Then I saw a picture of her, my sister, posing in what I now recognize as my guest bathroom, wearing his hoodie. I went completely numb. I still am. I confronted him when he got home. He didn't even try to deny it. Just sat down and said, I was going to end it. It got out of hand. I love you. I couldn't even cry. I just told him to leave. Then I confronted her. She said, you never appreciate him the way I do. You always took everything for granted. Maybe this will teach you something. I slapped her. I'm not proud of it, but it happened. Now, everyone in the family knows. My parents are disappointed in her, but asking me not to make it a bigger mess than it already is. They're worried about the family's reputation. My aunt literally said, these things happen. I feel like I'm screaming into a void. I've filed for divorce. I've cut off my sister. But the betrayal, it burns. Not just from him, but from her, and now from my entire family. I've lost not just my marriage, but my sense of belonging, of safety, of home. I just needed to tell someone. Hi again. It's been a few weeks since my original post. I want to thank everyone who commented, messaged, or even just read my story. I didn't expect the kind of support I received from strangers, but it helped me feel a little less insane. So, here's what's happened since. Hi again. It's been a few weeks since my original post. I want to thank everyone who commented, messaged, or even just read my story. I didn't expect the kind of support I received from strangers, but it helped me feel a little less insane. So, here's what happened since. Yeah, my sister. She showed up to my friend's place 2 days after I posted. I didn't even know how she found the address. My guess is my mother told her. More on that in a second. She stood there with her hand on her stomach and said, I'm keeping the baby. I just thought you deserved to know. Deserved to know? Like it was a gift? I didn't say anything. I just closed the door. Later that night, she texted me saying she and my soon-to-be ex-husband want to rebuild a family with honesty and new beginnings, and hope that someday I can be part of it again as an aunt. I'm not kidding. That was the actual phrasing. My mother called and said, well, it's not ideal, but maybe there's a reason God is testing our family. I asked her if she would have said that if I had been the one who slept with her husband. She hung up on me. My father is quiet. He always has been. He hasn't said much, other than, your sister's not right, but your marriage wasn't perfect either. Translation, I'm supposed to take part of the blame for being cheated on. I've gone low contact with them for now. It hurts. I've realized how much of my life I spent being the reliable one, the one who absorbed the family's chaos, and how that role makes them comfortable ignoring my pain. I started seeing a therapist. We're digging into why I put up with so much before I finally broke. It's not easy. There's a lot of buried resentment I've swallowed to keep the peace in my family. But now, I'm learning that keeping the peace at the cost of your own soul isn't noble. It's just quiet self-destruction. Not yet. Maybe not ever. And that's okay. Forgiveness isn't owed just because someone shares your blood. And betrayal cuts deeper when it comes from the people who were supposed to protect you. I'm not okay yet, but for the first time in a long time, I feel like I'm on my side. That's a start. Thanks again for being here. My sister, the cheater, she's a third-grade teacher. A positive role model, always preaching about integrity, kindness, and female empowerment. On her very public Instagram with over 9,000 followers, mostly parents, co-workers, and other teachers. She posted the pregnancy announcement. Unexpected miracles. Love always finds a way, Yellowheart. Everyone congratulated her. Nobody knew she got pregnant by my husband while I was still married to him, so I gave them the truth. I created a fake parent account and sent a Dropbox folder to several people who followed her, especially active school moms. It included screenshots of her sexting my husband, time-stamped during school lunch breaks, photos of her in lingerie, taken in my guest bathroom, a calendar timeline showing the overlap of her affair with my marriage, a video of her kissing him outside our family reunion while I was inside. Then I posted a story from a throwaway Instagram account and tagged her. Are you really a role model? Or just a homewrecker in a cardigan? Your students' parents deserve to know who's in their classroom. Within 3 days, the school launched a conduct review. 14-plus parents emailed the principal. Her Instagram went private. Her job? Suspended without pay pending investigation. Later, I learned she resigned to focus on her pregnancy. Translation: they were about to fire her. He thought he'd be clever, offer me a clean break settlement, and try to hide some of our assets by transferring money to a business account, which was actually the down payment on an apartment he leased with my sister. My lawyer is a quiet, terrifying genius. She tracked every cent, found the hidden account, got phone records that showed he was cheating for 3.5 years, subpoenaed hotel receipts, tagged to our joint credit card. End result? I got 80% of the liquid assets. I got the car. I got half of his 401k. He's paying my legal fees. And he now owes back taxes on that business account for lying about the funds. He cried in court. I wore red. After all this, guess who came calling? My mother. Your sister's struggling. The baby's coming. We're drowning in bills. Please, just help us through this. I said, you chose your golden daughter. Let her be your retirement plan. My dad tried to guilt me, saying she made a mistake. I said, so did you. When you watched her destroy me and did nothing. Blocked them both. Haven't spoken to them since. I moved to a new city. New apartment. New career. New friends. I joined a women's business collective. I'm working on a book. I even did a podcast episode anonymously about recovering from betrayal. It hit 60K streams. She's jobless. He's broke and owes taxes. My parents are stuck with the wreckage they defended. And I'm not just free, I'm powerful. People always say, take the high road. But sometimes the high road is a lonely trap they want you in so they don't have to face consequences. So no, I didn't take the high road. I took the smart road. The quiet, calculated, devastating road. And now I walk it alone, but peaceful, respected, and untouched by the fire I left behind me. Thanks to this community for giving me strength when I felt voiceless. I'm not the victim. I'm the storm,